Recently I have come across lots of videos on internet there where people are making video about how their parents treated them very badly and how it's affecting their adulthood life, and it gave them a trauma. Their parents wasn't good with them and blah 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 blah. I understand that you had to go through that situation, and it was unfortunate that you were in the situation where you couldn't get the love from your parents. I understand that, and I truly 100% provide my all empathy and sympathy to you. But have you ever tried to understand why you were in that situation and why your parents were treating you in the way that they are treating you? You know what? If I think like as a grown adult at the moment, and if I have a kid tomorrow, I will try my best based on my mental capability, based on my knowledge, to provide all the values to that kid. But the people back then, they did not have any source of information. They were away from all the knowledge what good parenting should be. Their parents, your parents give the values to them the way they gave to you, if that makes sense. So let's take an example. For example, my grandfather, he was strict with my dad, and my dad thought his dad's way was right way to treat the kid. So my dad exactly did the same thing with my brother. Like, he was strict. My brother was not allowed to go outside. My brother was not allowed to have the occasional parties and everything. And my brother is doing the same thing with his kid now, which I can see is in some ways a good and in some ways a bad, because there is no such a concept as a mental health, a good parenting or something. What my brother thinks is my dad pushed him, that's why he could able to achieve some of the goals in his life. And if you do the same thing with his kid, with the same expectations, specifically Asian parents are like that. They push so harder, ask you to always get that attachment towards your study, and then societal the achievements which will make your name good into the society. So this is all the chain, and at some point you have to break that chain by not blaming back your parents, because at some level your parents were also a kid. They just grown up, they just thrown into the responsibilities, and they tried their best. Please try to understand your parents. If you're not going to understand your parents, then who else will? Because your parents didn't understand them, you're not understanding them. So all the sacrifices they have made, all the things they have made, it's gonna go. I'm not saying this is the ideal case for every single situation. There are some parents, they're actually very bad. Some of them are narcissists. But if you look carefully, the face of your mom and dad, they're growing old. All you have to do is just understand them.